As you know, every Thursday at 12 p.m. CST, we are here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn with a new topic just for you. I am Abhishek Gandhi, CPA and a tax director at AG Fintechs. I have over 20 years of experience in US taxation. My team at AG Fintechs and I put a lot of effort to researching and presenting this information in a simple, easy to understand format. If you find our content valuable, please subscribe to our channel and encourage your friends and family to take advantage of this opportunity. Our today's topic is very easy to understand but an important one. Key exceptions for penalty free early IRA withdrawals. We all know that sometimes we may need extra fund and we can withdraw fund from IRA, and we all know, or most of us know that when you withdraw funds from a traditional individual retirement account, IRA, before reaching age of 59 and a half, you typically face a 10% penalty tax on the taxable portion of your withdrawal. However, life can be unpredictable and certain situations warrant flexibility. Thankfully, the IRS recognized this by providing specific exceptions to the rule, allowing you to access your retirement fund penalty free under certain circumstances. These exceptions can save you considerable amount of money during time of financial strain or major life events. In today's presentation, we will delve into key exceptions that allow you to avoid this penalty, offering you greater financial flexibility and peace of mind. So we will start. First, we will start with medical expenses. Let's talk about medical expenses. Life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, and medical emergencies are among the most challenging one. If your medical expenses exceed 7.5% of your AGI, adjusted gross income, in a given year, the IRS allows you to make an early withdrawal from your IRA without incurring 10% penalty. This can be a significant relief if you are facing unexpected medical bills. However, it is important to note that not just any medical bill is qualified. It must exceed that 7.5% threshold of your AGI. So imagine having a hefty hospital bill after an unexpected surgery of your loved one for any kind of treatment, right? This exception could ease that burden considerably. So this is important. Consider a family where one of the member needs emergency surgery that costs $50,000. Now, if their AGI is $100,000, expenses exceed $7,500 would be eligible under these exceptions. So in this scenario, a significant portion of the medical bill could be potentially covered through uh, a penalty-free withdrawal, right? So that's very good. Nice of that. Second is higher education expenses. We know education is getting expensive. Now we have an exception that recognizes the value of education as an investment in the future. The IRS allows penalty free withdrawals from an IRA to cover qualified higher education expenses. This include tuition fees, books, even supplies needed for courses, right? Sometimes computer and laptop and so many things. So this benefit is not limited to just your education. It can also be applied to your spouse, children, or even grandchildren. So if you or your loved one is pursuing a degree or a specialized training or masters, this exception can be particularly very useful. You can picture a scenario where your daughter she get accepted into a prestigious university, Ivy League university, but the tuition fee are significantly higher than anticipated. With this exception, you can use your IRA fund to bridge the gap and avoid the 10% penalty. This can be a game changer for many families looking to support their loved ones in achieving their academic goals. Then, first time home purchase. Buying your first home is a significant life milestone, and it often requires a substantial financial commitment. To support this, the IRS allows you to withdraw up to 10,000 from your IRA penalty free to cover costs associated with purchasing or building your first home. However, this is a lifetime limit, so it is crucial to use it wisely. Whether you need it for a down payment, closing cost, or other related expenses, it is exception can make the dream of home ownership more attainable. Most of us are facing this or have faced this situation in the beginning of career. Maybe newly married young couple trying to buy their first home. They have some savings, but are just shy of covering the down payment. Especially now, the real estate market is so high and closing cost is also very high. By accessing up to $10,000 from their IRA without a penalty, they can comfortably close the deal on their dream home. Sounds good, right? One more: birth or adoption of a child. Starting a family comes with its own set of financial hurdle, isn't it? The IRS acknowledges this by allowing up to $5,000 in penalty free withdrawals for expense related to birth or an adoption of a child. This is relatively new exception provides much needed flexibility to cover early cost, whether it is a medical bills, setting up a nursery, or other immediate needs for that newborn baby. It is it is small for so many people. Like $5,000 is, maybe, some people may think that it's not significant, but meaningful way to ease the financial burden during a joyous yet costly life event. So, this is very important for so many people. Sometimes we can emergency expenses. So as I mentioned earlier, life is unpredictable and emergencies can strike at any time. Beginning from January this year, January 1st, 2024, a new provision allows for penalty free withdrawals of up to $1,000 annually for emergency personal expenses. This is particularly useful for covering unforeseen expenses like car repairs, urgent home repairs, or an unplanned trip to attend family emergency. We all live here and our loved one sometimes overseas, right? And we have to go there. This new rule acts act as safety net, giving you access to your retirement funds when you need them most without the added stress of penalty. Another one is a disaster recovery. Natural disasters can hit without a warning, and even if they give you a warning, you can't do much. So, leaving behind a trail of devastation and unexpected expenses If you are impacted by qualified disaster, the IRS provides a penalty free withdrawal option up to an aggregate limit of $22,000. This can cover a wide range of expenses, from temporary housing to repairs and replacement of damaged properties. So this can be useful for so many things. In time of such distress, this exception offers a financial lifeline, helping you recover and rebuild without the added strain of penalties. Of course, I'm sure none of us have ever planned to withdraw from IRA due to a disaster. But let's be honest, if you live in hurricane state like me, I live in Florida, by the way, or wildfire prone area like California, this is one exception you might want to keep in your back pocket just in case. Now, another one is a disability. Next, let's if you become disabled and are unable to engage in substantial gainful activity, you may qualify for penalty free IRA withdrawals. This exception is particularly crucial for those who find themselves unable to work due to a long term or permanent disability. It provides access to your retirement funds when you need them the most without the additional burden of penalty. Imagine a construction worker who suffers a debilitating injury, preventing them for returning to work. This can be very important for him to support his family, correct? So another one is a long-term care expense. Starting December 29, 2025, okay, so we are talking about next year, there will be a new exception that allows penalty free withdrawals from your IRA to cover qualified long term care expenses. With the rising cost associated with long term care, this is a forward thinking measure that acknowledges the financial realities may financial realities many will face as they get old, right? So whether it is for home care, assisted living, or nursing home care, this exception allows you to use your retirement saving to maintain your quality of life as you grow older. Sad, but who knows, by then maybe we all will be taking care of ourselves with the help of friendly robots, or but until then it's good to know this exception is available. Okay, another one is terminal illness. In the unfortunate event that you are diagnosed with a terminal illness, you can withdraw funds from your IRA without incurring a penalty. This exception is designed to provide financial relief during an incredibly challenging time, allowing you focus on your health and well-being rather than worrying about the financial penalty. Sounds good. So another one is a post-death withdrawal. When the owner of an IRA passes away, and any withdrawals made by the beneficiaries are not subject to 10% penalty. This ensures that the funds can be used to cover funeral expenses, settling debt, or provide financial support to surviving family members. It is it is compassionate provision that helps to ease the financial burden during the difficult time. So this was many people may not know about this, and after a sudden death of a loved one, they are facing this problem. this is a very good provision to keep in mind. Who knows? Sometimes this can help too. Then one another not very popular one, but military reservists. So what happened that for active duty military reservists called to duty for at least 180 days, the IRS allow penalty free withdrawals from IRA. This exception acknowledged the unique financial challenges faced by those serving in the military, providing them with the flexibility to access their retirement funds without penalty during their period of service. So the idea here is their family can live their life without worrying about penalty. So that's another good one. Then health insurance premium. We all are always worried about health insurance, and health insurance premium is one of the big expense that we all incur, or most of us incur during unemployment. If you find yourself unemployed and receiving unemployment compensation for at least 12 consecutive weeks, you can use your IRA funds to pay health insurance premium without incurring 10% penalty. This exception is particularly valuable during a period of extended unemployment, helping you maintain health coverage while you search for a new job. That's that happens, right? That can happen, and our families still have medical requirements. Then another one is a victim of domestic abuse. Some people, unfortunately, they are victims of domestic abuse, and starting January 1st, 2024, victims of domestic abuse can take penalty free withdrawals of up to $10,000 from IRA. This exception provides a critical lifeline, offering financial resources to help escape an abusive situation and start anew. It's an important step of supporting survivors and ensuring they have the means to protect themselves and their families. So, on a serious note, in situation like this, every bit of financial support can make a world of difference. We all agree to this. So this is also one of a very good provision. Then IRS levises. If IRS places a levy on your IRA to collect unpaid taxes, you can withdraw funds without penalty to pay the levy. Sometimes some people, some of us, or some other people, they get IRS notices. If we have outstanding balance, then you can use your IRA fund to settle the account, settle the outstanding taxes. Let's hope none of us ever get this point where Uncle Sam is coming after our retirement accounts. But just in case, now you know. Another important note, it's crucial to note that simple IRAs incur a 25% penalty for early withdrawals within the first 2 years of participation. Remember this again. In a simple IRA, you have to pay 25% of penalty in first 2 years. Additionally, Roth IRA have a different rules, allowing penalty-free access to contribute, but potentially taxing and penalizing withdrawals of earnings. Always be aware of the type of IRA you have and the specific rules that applies to it. It is very, very important. So, in conclusion, understanding the rules surrounding early IRA withdrawals is crucial, especially when it comes to avoiding the 10% penalty. Each of these exceptions offers a unique way to access your retirement funds without facing the usual penalties, whether you are dealing with medical emergencies, educational expenses, or other significant life events. However, always consult with a financial advisor or a tax professional before making any decision. This specifics of each situation can vary, and you will want to ensure you are taking the best course of action for your individual circumstances. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to subscribe, share this video, and let us know in the comment if you have any questions or need further clarification. So we are here for question answers. If anybody has a question, please, you can put your question in your chat box. No questions so far. I know this was a very easy topic and easy to understand. There is no rocket science to it. Different people has a different situation, and I just explained that these are the main situations that people should have, and they can use it. So any of you have this kind of situation, talk to your CPA, tell them so that you will not be paying penalties. Okay. Uh, so thank you so much once again. Until next Thursday, 12 p.m. CST, stay informed and stay financially savvy. Goodbye and take care. Thank you so much.